And welcome back to my first shopping grocery video after Christmas. So it's the 28th, so we're just topping up on normal food. We've got so many chocolates and mince pies and things like that, but no actual healthy food. So just got a Tesco delivery. Quite pleased that I managed to actually get a delivery slot because I only booked it yesterday, so that was very good. So as always, I'll start with the fresh bits and then I will put the price on the screen at the end for you, and I will share with you our meal plan at the end as well. So starting over here, got a pack of these Rose small apples. I think they're about 70p, and they're good for the boys because Henry especially doesn't eat a big apple, so just get those small ones. And also got some Granny Smiths there for a change because they're Archie's and my husband's favourite, so I've got a pack of those as well. Got some of these British all-rounder potatoes. They're actually on the club card deal. You know, they do the sprouts and carrots and things at Christmas, so they've got them for 19p, so that's really good. Got a packet of these sweet peppers. They're slightly more expensive than the cheaper ones, but I don't really like green peppers, so you get a yellow, an orange and a red in there. So I got those. I think they're about £1.25. And then these bits I did on the 3 for 2, but the broccoli and asparagus I ordered wasn't available, so it didn't actually end up getting 3 anyway. So I've got carrot, cauliflower and broccoli. That's for, we've got some beef in the freezer and we're going to have a roast on New Year's Day. So I've got a pack of that. And then got some mash, which is just to, probably the boys will have that when we're having something that they don't eat, or we'll have that with the roast as well. And like I say, I didn't get the broccoli that I ordered, but I have got that veg, and also I've got some broccoli in the fridge still anyway, so I'm sure that will be fine. And then I've got the boys some corn on the cob, because on New Year's Eve my husband and I are having steak, so I've got the boys some pizza and they'll have corn on the cob with that. Got some mushrooms, just the Redmere Farms cheaper ones. I think they're about 80p, so I've got those. And then I've got 3 red onions because I'm going to be doing spaghetti bolognese and also enchiladas, not fajitas. So I've got some loose red onions. And then the biggest leek you have ever seen in your entire life, for some dauphinoise that I do, and I'll leave the recipe for that linked below because it's a bit of a different one. You do it with creme fraiche and leek and potato, garlic and vegetable stock. So I've got some bits for that as well, which you'll see in a minute, but that's what the leek is for. And then some more fruit here. I should have done with the apples, but I've got some of the blueberries. They're about 90p. Some of the Suntrail grapes, I think they're £1.06. And then a bunch of loose bananas. Not just one banana this week. I did actually manage to order a few, so that's good. And then more chilled bits. We've got our usual 4 pint of blue milk. I've got the boys some of these Milky Bar mousses for puddings. They're good as well, only 85 calories. They have those for puddings and they were on offer for £1. I've got my husband and I some of these chocolate orange goo cheesecakes. We'll probably have those on New Year's Eve after our steak. Got Henry some of these Frubes. They're on offer for £1, so you get 3 strawberry, 3 red berry and 3 peach. So he likes those, and if he doesn't eat all of them, I just put them in the freezer and he either eats them like a ice lolly or we just then defrost them when we want them. I've got my husband some of his Greek style yogurts. And then the only other chill bits I got were some of the Eastman's wafer thin cooked ham. And I got some pepperoni because the boys wanted pepperoni pizza and they didn't have a deep pan pepperoni. So I've got a deep pan cheese, and then I just bought some pepperoni, which will go on there. But we do also make toasted sandwiches with pepperoni in, which are really tasty. So we'll use that as well. And then I've got a clover. I do have some in the fridge, but it was on offer, so I like to pick one up when it's reduced. And then I've got the creme fraiche that I said about for the dauphinoise. So that's half that creme fraiche. I've got the Yeo Valley organic one that was on offer, so it's actually cheaper than the normal one. And an extra mature cheddar. We do have lots of sort of special cheeses in the fridge. We've got manchego and a blue cheese and bits and bobs. But I just got a normal cheese for the boys. And then the meats we got were a 5% steak mince, that's for a pasta bolognese. Got my husband and I 2 of these fillet steaks, although they're not very fat, £5 each, but they're for a treat on New Year's Eve, so we're going to have those. And then I've got 2 packs of the chicken breast that was on offer for £2.50. So one is for chicken enchiladas and one is for chicken tikka that I'm going to do one day for dinner. So I've got 2 of those. And then the cupboardy bits, I've got the Enchilada Kit. I think that was about £1.80. You get the wraps and salsa and everything in there. So that will be with the chicken, peppers, onions, mushrooms for enchiladas. And then I've got 2 of these golden vegetable rices and 2 katsu sauce. And I've actually got some breaded chicken in the freezer section. So I will show you that in a minute. I'm going to have that as a sort of easy katsu curry type thing, just with the vegetable rice and the katsu sauce. And then here I've got a tikka sauce, 30% less fat, for us to have for the chicken curry. I've got some more honey to have with my husband's yogurts. I've got a tin of the beef ravioli. The boys requested that for an easy lunch. They like to have that with some grated cheese on. And then I've got some vegetable stock pots for my dauphinoise. And then 12 free-range eggs for breakfasts. We've got some smoked salmon left in the fridge, so I've got some more eggs to do poached eggs. And then I've also got some of these New York Deli Bagels, 3-grain sourdough. So we'll have those with smoked salmon and poached eggs. And then I've got 2 loaves of the best of both and a garlic and coriander naan for the curry. That's really reasonable. I think it's about 55p. And then the last of the cupboardy bits, I've got some of these mini cans of Diet Coke for my husband to have with his rum. And then I've got 6 of the apple and raspberry J2O. They were on offer for £3. So I've got those for the boys to have over New Year. And then I've got these, they're now quadruple strength, these. So they last for ages because you only need a tiny amount, look, a tablespoon per glass. So I've got a black currant and an orange. And then lastly is the freezer bits, and I've got a deep pan cheese pizza for the boys. And like I said, I'll put pepperoni on Archie's half because they didn't have a pepperoni one. I've got these chicken dippers, they're for when we're having steak or something the boys won't eat. I did only order the small box of 10, but they subbed it for these 22, so that was good. I've got these chicken breaded steaks for the katsu and vegetable rice that went one day. And then I've got some more Alpha Bites for the boys because they like those when they have nuggets and things. So we've got those for the freezer. And then the last thing is a pack of these Oreo Ice Creams. We've had these before. They were on offer, so I've got them those. You get 4 in there. And then have the Milky Bar mousses as well for pudding. So I will put the price on the screen now for you. And I will share with you our meal plan. Okay, and here is a look at our meal plan. So today is Tuesday the 28th and we're going to have chicken tikka with rice and the garlic naan. Tomorrow we're going to have pasta bolognese with garlic bread. I've already got passata in the cupboard and I've got garlic bread in the fridge that's left over from Christmas. So we're going to use those bits up, and I've just got the mince and veg. I've got pasta in the jar. We're going to have pasta bolognese. Thursday we're going to have chicken enchiladas, and I will probably do the boys separately so that they don't have any of the spicy mix. They just like plain chicken in theirs, or they might have some of the chicken dippers in a wrap and then just have some salady bits on the side. New Year's Eve, we're having the fillet steak with the homemade dauphinoise and veg, and the boys will have pepperoni pizza and corn on the cob. Saturday, we're going to have roast beef a day early and have that on New Year's Day. New Year's Day always feels like a Sunday for some reason, so when I ordered the cheeses and bits for Christmas, I ordered a meal deal that they had at Marks and Spencer's. So we've got the roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, we've got parsnips and carrots that are already kind of chopped, you know, like they've got like a honey dressing or something on. So we're going to have roast beef and all the trimmings on New Year's Day. And then Sunday we'll have the breaded chicken with the veggie rice and the katsu sauce. That's just a nice, quick and easy one. And then we'll be back to Monday again, and we'll do the food shopping on Monday because I'm sure we will be out of fruit and yogurts and things by then. So yeah, that is a look at our meal plan. Yes, thank you so much for watching. So wishing you all a very happy new year, and thank you all for subscribing, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Thanks very much. Bye guys.